Hi, thank you for joining us. My name is Shani Nealy, and I'm the Senior Vice President of Administration at the Urban League. And here today I have Miss Shana Lewis. She is the Community Outreach Specialist
Yes.
at True Sky Credit Union. And so today we wanted to talk to you guys about some financial literacy topics. Shana's job revolves around helping people with their money, whether it's starting a business, buying a home, or just trying to get some things together for their life.
Yes.
So, Urban League, one of our initiatives is to pass out this type of information to people. So, Shana's going to be here today. We're going to talk about a couple of different topics, and we're going to post this on our Facebook on a regular basis so you guys can tune in and share. So, at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Shana. So, Shana, tell us what your topic is. Tell us what you do.
Okay, so I was just discussing with Shani about just in life when we're having these really big decisions, such as we want to buy a house or own a business or just cut back in some things in our finances. But sometimes that can be so stressful. Like, okay, well, I only have this much money. This is my check. It's already spent. Believe me, we've been there. I've been there before, and I'm currently saving up to buy a house this summer. So that is a huge thing. So this is so relatable to me today because the simple fact that it could be stressful. It's a big purchase and you're trying to figure out, like, how can I get the money for this? So I just want to put together a couple of tips of just how to save money without being stressed out. So one of the things I thought about is your loose change. It may seem like, oh my gosh, it's just loose change. But just imagine all that change that you gather up and you can just take it to a coin counter, like at True Sky. We have free coin counting for our members. So if you have your change and you're interested in membership, that is a membership benefit to you to come in and just turn in your change, and you can get actual cash money back for that. So it's so simple because we have loose change. We spend cash and we think it's just loose, but still, I've literally turned in almost like $50 worth of loose change. I have this cute little penny bank. I'm always about making things cute. So
a cute way to save money.
A cute way to save money. For the women out there, you know how it is. You want to just, make it fun for yourself. So I went and bought this cute little penny bank that says shoe fund on it, which it's technically not my shoe fund. It's my house fund right now. But it's just something cute that I look at and I just throw my loose change in there. And so when it's time, I just shake it out and I just take it to True Sky and just put it in a coin counter. So that's just just one way of how you can make it fun for yourself. I'm not trying to make you feel like this is just going to be a miserable process. But the next thing is couponing. They have so many apps now that, like, for one, I think like Chick-fil-A has this amazing app.
Really? I need to get on that.
Everybody likes Chick-fil-A. I'm pretty sure. But they have these apps now that if you like to eat somewhere and that's your thing, download the app or find coupons for your favorite items that you like. Because I never thought I was going to be a couponer, but now I am. I try to find a coupon for everything. So just if you're going to go buy a pair of shoes or anything, just make sure you can see if you can find a different way to save some money on that or limit yourself. I'm not saying that this, like I said, this is without being stressful, but so you can still buy things, but just trying to have a budget for it for the most part. And then have a no spend day. That has been the hardest thing for me, guys, is having a no spend day. You think it will be easy.
Right.
It's not easy.
If you're watching yourself, you realize how difficult it is, right?
It is so difficult. It is so difficult having a no spend day. And no spend day means no going out to eat for lunch, no going out to eat for dinner, but just absolutely just make a day where it's like, okay, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm not going to have a no spend day. And for the people that's difficult, you're like, I just cannot see doing that for 3 days. Start off like one day. For me, I try to incorporate Tuesdays because it's easier. My days are not so tempting to me. So make it to where it's easy for you. Tuesdays is my no spend day. I try to stay away from things that tempt me. So that's just the same thing that I advise for you. It's very helpful, and you'll just, and actually you'll start to keep that habit. You're like, wow, I'm not spending so much money, because sometimes we just get in the habit of just spending money.
And then the sense of accomplishment, like I set the goal and I made it. So like mine, I told you mine was, I'm not going to eat out lunch this week. So just think if that was $10 a day, I really saved $50.
And see, that's our next thing. That going out to eat, Oh my gosh.
And then I
like,
regret all the junk I ate. So it's like, now I gained 2 pounds and I lost $50. Like, no, I'm not having
yeah, so
it.
it's just like me. I'm trying not to. It's hard. I know it's just like we are saying something so crazy.
Right.
And it's like bringing your lunch, but you save so much money just simply bringing your lunch or finding out different ways of how you can, make certain things at your house and bring it to work, or just eat at home for dinner a little bit more. But it saves you money. I remember one time I sat down and I calculated how much money I spent, and I spent like almost $200 to $300 that month just on food.
Gosh.
And you probably thinking like, Shana, what was you eating? Right. Like, that is crazy.
Eating
but
good.
Just imagine, yes, just imagine, going out to eat for lunch, going home and eating, going out to eat for dinner. And then on top of that, you're thinking like, oh, this is just $10 or this is just $5. But that $10 to $5 adds up so much. And then incorporate a social life. Like on the weekends, you're like, hey, I want to go hang out with my friends and go out to eat and do all those things, how that just adds up as well. So that's one thing. The next thing is reviewing your current bills. I always say do this every year. You should just like twice a year, look at your cell phone bills, look at your, your OG&E, your gas bills, like cable bills. Are you actually watching all those channels? I think there was a study that says that most people only watch 17 channels out of 200
That's
channels.
Sad. And how much do we pay?
Cable.
Right.
A lot of money. And me personally, like I said, I'm buying a house this summer. I cut out cable. So I don't have cable at home. I only watch like Netflix or Hulu. And those things are a cheaper option. So just kind of look at those things. Also, looking at your credit report. If you're saving up for a business or a house, your credit is so, so, so important. So you want to make sure that you're looking at your credit, seeing where you are, seeing what you can fix, because that's such a major component to your business or your house. So for me, like I said, I'm buying this house this summer. Oh my gosh, it's a huge accomplishment.
Right, congratulations.
But I'm constantly always trying to make sure I'm monitoring my credit and I'm not overspending on my credit cards, staying away from spending on my credit cards, but just looking at different things that's going to be very helpful. And having good credit saves you money because it goes into that interest rate. So if you're wanting to buy a home, you are looking at, you want the best interest rate. The same thing, if you're taking out a loan for your business, you want the best interest rate. When you're buying a car, you want that interest rate, because anyone can give you a car. I always say this, anyone can give you a car, but how much do you really want to pay for it? So just looking at these things, these are just a couple of things that I'm using personally, things that me and Shani have talked about, that it can seem so stressful, but they're not as stressful. And these are just a couple of tips to kind of get you started. And this is a wonderful partnership that we have with Urban League right now. True Sky, if you are interested in needing some financial assistance or wanting to be a member, all you have to do is live, work, attend school in any of the 8 counties that we service. You could be a member, or if you just want someone to come in and just review your credit so you can get back on track, we do that for you free of charge. Like, you come in, you tell them, hey, I'm here to get a credit review. It's only like a 30 to 40 minute process, probably not even that. But someone can sit with you one-on-one, pull your credit, tell you what you need to do to get back on track, let you know how many points you can get back, all those things, and give you a timeline of where your credit score could be. And this is a free of charge service. So with that, we always want to leave you with a tip on how you can actually help yourself financially, or kind of get yourself back. And True Sky, we're here in the community to help you, such as Urban League. You guys do so many amazing things, such as business services and housing services. So we'll be here and just kind of giving you a couple of tips about how you can just increase your finances, or how you could just budget, or just money tips that we like to give out.
Great. Thank you, Shana.
Anytime.
And this works in perfect with the Urban League's mission, which is to help people with a financial education. When you say financial literacy, people go, oh, they kind of get, shy away. But I feel like this is an education tool that is online. It's quick. People can watch it. You can rewind it, watch it at your leisure. And so that's going to be our mission this year, is to pass out all types of financial education information. And we have our partnership with True Sky, and we're going to be here on a regular basis giving you guys information.
And we're going to be doing some fun giveaways too.
Fun
So
giveaways.
I'm always about good giveaways.
Yes. So I'm going to stop the recording, but you guys, I'm going to drop a link in the when I post this, and it'll have Shana's contact information and mine as well. So if you want to talk to someone, I can help funnel you over to True Sky, or you can contact them directly. But thank you for tuning in for our financial information minute. Thanks. Bye.